These women spend so much money on clothing that they wear the dresses once and then they just sit in their closets, essentially. So that results in a ton of once worn mid-range luxury clothing with no route or platform to actually rent that clothing out and make a return on it after the fact. My name is Ethan Myers, founder and CEO of Quad. Quad is a social rental platform exclusively for sorority women, where only sorority women can sell, but anyone can rent. And over the past 2 years, we've been completely bottlenecked by our software. So when people came on, we were just backed up with clothing because it took too long to upload those items. And then the seller and customer satisfaction was just not there. We launched with our Shopify platform and minimal software and kind of just trudged through the last 2 years until we stumbled upon Launchpad. They've just been helping us out so much, and they got a product up and running quicker than we could have anywhere else. And it works. It was exactly what we needed. The product is a seller and admin dashboard that automates every part of the item onboarding process and then the sales and the payouts. So we're like a consignment middleman, and this automates the buyer side, and then our storefront associates can actually manage and take care of all the items and the sellers and the buyers all in one place, completely no code. Anyone can go in, they can rent these dresses, and it's all very automated through Shopify. But the issue is you have to get those dresses to Shopify. But what this allows us to do is manage all that right here. This is Launchpad. So this is the admin side. Walking through this process is the same for listing a product. I'm going to describe this as the Annabeth dress. So we're going to be using this dress. And then you can actually put the link in here and press submit. So this is all AI. So it's going to ask me for a picture real quick. And then AI is going to pull from the description that I just gave it, this picture and the link that I included. That just took 30 seconds. And what normally would take if you've ever used Poshmark or anything like that, you have to fill all this stuff in. I never said Amanda Uprichard. I never said that. I never wrote it in the description. It pulled that from the fact that this brand has all this information right here. 246, I want to rent this. I'm fine with that. So I press submit. And so now this item, if it was submitted on the seller side, they would now say, okay, item drop off. You need to come into the store and drop it off with us before we list it to the website. So then I'm going to go to all product listings. And so you can see this is the listing right here. This is the first one, and it says waiting for drop off. So in our process, we receive the item and then we change the status to live, essentially. There's all these stages that we can kind of help with the process, but for this one, we're just going to go straight to listing live. And what this does is you're able to actually go to our Shopify admin, and very quickly you'll see here's the dress. Now, I can't really emphasize how hard it is to upload individual items to Shopify. And this does, it not only pulls the title, it pulls what the sales channels we need, but it pulls the variants in the exact format that we need, the price exactly as we want. And then you can actually look up, because it's online now, you can look up this dress in our store. And here it is, new arrival, and it's up. That entire process literally used to take 25 minutes for one item, and that just did it in 3, and I'm talking through it. We have seen 70 to 90% month-over-month growth in sales. We're onboarding hundreds of new pieces every single week, which has never been possible or even feasible before. We've signed multiple letter of intents to expand to new campuses, and we have no worries about what's going to happen when we get there. So the scale of what we can do in our process is now limitless, I believe. And so we're just able to focus on things like marketing and sales, which is, again, probably been contributing to our month-over-month growth. But again, with time availability, like anything is possible, and we're able to focus on the things that actually matter rather than the busy work that took up 99% of our time before this.